Welcome to my third video and my first collection video. Today we are opening and reviewing and going over these Funko Pops based on the Aquaman movie. I thought I would kind of go over these to celebrate at least the release of the Blu-ray of the movie, which came out not too long ago. I have the Steelbook here from Best Buy, which looks really cool. That's the back of it. Here's the inside. That's what it looks like. Don't know if you guys were able to pick up the movie or not, but if you're still looking for one, you can get this awesome Steelbook one from Best Buy. But this is a more or less completed version of the Funko Pop line. Now actually, if you look at the back here of one of the boxes, it shows almost all of the ones that I have here. Arthur Curry, Aquaman, Mera, Orm, and Black Manta, which is 5, but as you can see here I actually have 7 figures, and that's because we have the convention exclusive from last fall, Arthur Curry, and then we also have the GameStop exclusive Mera in her gown. So I have a few other kind of Funko Pops we'll go over that correlate with this movie, but without further ado, let's start taking a look at these Pops. Alright, first up, I think it's only appropriate that we start with the main man himself. This is Aquaman, Arthur Curry, in the King's costume, which he receives towards the end of the movie. I don't think that's a spoiler, but I usually display these in box, so I thought it might be cool to kind of compare this to his Justice League Pop. You can kind of see the differences. Obviously he's got a different trident. This one actually looks like it has more detail in the Justice League costume. Still true to the character, but this is even truer. Not quite as detailed, but very much Aquaman. Also, a little detail I like here is the water that he's kind of standing in. It kind of serves as a nice, kind of sturdy base for him to stand on. But ultimately, both are really cool Pops. Also, you can see the difference in his hair. They lightened his hair, probably because some of the truer longtime fans didn't care for the fact that Aquaman wasn't actually blonde like he is traditionally in the comics. I didn't mind. I thought Jason Momoa portrayed a great version of the character. But you can see that they lightened his hair for the actual Aquaman movie. Next up we have Mera. I love the color of this costume. It's almost like a metallic teal, and her hair is very bright red. We made the comparison with Aquaman, so let's do the same with Mera here. This is her Justice League version. Again, you can kind of see almost what looks like more detail in the Justice League version, but we've got some brighter colors in the Aquaman film version. I don't know if that's to differentiate themselves from the darker feel that the Justice League and Batman v Superman movies had, but her hair is even brighter. Like it's a more vibrant red. This is almost more realistic, probably like orangey color. But I do have to say that I actually like her kind of crown, tiara, whatever that is, kind of piece better in the Justice League version. But both are very nice, and both require those little stands. Finally here, our last of the common figures within this collection is Ocean Master, or Orm, the half-brother of Aquaman and main villain of the movie. Very true to his comic book portrayal. I must say though, when I saw this movie in theaters, my friend who was with me actually laughed at his mask when he first puts it on, because it just doesn't translate the same way in live action as it does in the comic book illustrations. But a a very accurate portrayal of the character. Next up is the Fall 2018 convention exclusive Arthur Curry. This one shows him without his Atlantean armor. But this still has some pretty cool details on it. You can see all the markings, tattoos on his arms and on his chest. And on his back there, you can see all the jewelry on his wrists and on his fingers. Even some hanging off of his belt there. Also a kind of cool detail is the fact that like one of his boots there has the pant leg tucked in, and the other one has the pant leg on the outside. Kind of a cool, just like little character detail. This is the Fall 2018 convention exclusive. I believe I actually got this at a Barnes & Noble. Continuing on with our exclusives here, we have the GameStop exclusive Mara, which has some really cool details on this gown. She's got some cool details in her hair here and on this headpiece, as well as the scales and things that she has on the actual dress. This is like a translucent blue kind of hanging off of the collar there, and the dress is all kind of ruffled here. This is what the bottom of it looks like, so you don't actually see any feet or anything under there, but it helps her stand really easily. She doesn't need like a stand or anything like the other Mara figures do. Alright, next up we have Black Manta. Not just any version of Black Manta, but this is actually the Target exclusive version. The regular Black Manta kind of looks like that. He's got the red eyes. That's what he's kind of supposed to look like. But this Target exclusive one is like a matte black, almost like a gunmetal type paint job, which looks really cool. I believe there was also a Walmart exclusive, which is more of like a glossy black. But I generally have a better time finding exclusives at Target than I do at Walmart. And plus this one just looks really cool. I really like this version. You can see all the details in his armor there. And he's got his sword, he's got his arm blade, he's even got his jetpack. And this is really cool. It's when I saw the designs for Black Manta that I was like, oh yeah, I definitely need to collect this set. Alright, last but not least, we have Arthur Curry in his gladiator garb. But this is actually the Target exclusive, which came in an Aquaman box, which had a few other Funko items in it, which I'll show you guys in a little bit. So this is the gold, kind of chrome version of Arthur Curry, again in the gladiator garb. Now, I have a gold chrome Black Panther here, so you guys can kind of see the differences. This one definitely feels like a little more sturdy, and it's a more kind of vibrant gold. This one still looks really great, but it feels a little cheapy to me. It actually feels a little fragile. Like, I don't know if you guys can hear this. It feels like a thinner plastic almost. It doesn't really feel like vinyl, but it is a very cool one to have in this Aquaman line, especially considering we already have a couple of like Arthur Currys in this set. I went for the Target exclusive one here just because it kind of differentiates itself, I think, from the other ones. Here is the Aquaman box that Funko put out at Target. It was a really good value. I recommend it if you haven't picked it up yet. But it comes with the pop. It comes with those 3 Hero World figures, which I'll show you in a second. It came with that Trident pen, which I won't bore you with, but it also came with a exclusive Mystery Mini, which was not included in the normal Mystery Mini lines. So I'll go ahead and show you that stuff too. Here's that Hero World 3-pack I told you about, only available at Target, again as part of that Aquaman box I showed you. Comes with Arthur Curry, the Trench Creature, as well as Mara. Leave a comment below. Let me know what you think of these Hero World figures. I haven't seen a lot of people pick these up, but I know there are a few who actually really like them. They're on those little bases, those black bases. They almost kind of remind me of Disney Infinity figures in a way, kind of the aesthetic. I've got a few others, some DC and Power Rangers stuff. So leave a comment below if you'd be interested in seeing that. But that box also included this exclusive Mystery Mini. The one that was in mine happened to be this Mara in the gown. We can compare her to her pop there. I think she was a 1 out of 2 chance of getting her. I think the other available one would have been a version of Black Manta. I think it was like an unmasked Black Manta or something like that. Speaking of Mystery Minis, a little extra treat for those of you who stayed here until the end of the video. But I did pick up a few. There was a point at Target in which these were, for whatever reason, were ringing up as like $1.79 or something like that. And so I picked up a few. This is the Aquaman one. You can kind of see him compared to his pop. We also have an Arthur Curry, also with his cool little water base there. Leave a comment below if you guys are into Mystery Minis as well. I have a few, mostly DC, but I do have some like Kingdom Hearts and I think even a couple Marvel. If you'd be interested in seeing those, here's Mara. Again, you can really see that those vibrant colors on her in both the pop version and the Mystery Mini. Now we also have, I don't know if this one, I don't think this was like a rare one, but I thought this was really cool. It's like a translucent blue Arthur Curry in that gladiator costume. You can see him next to the gold chrome pop. Those kind of look really cool together. We also have an Atlantean guard, which they actually did not make a pop of him. Like, that might have been cool. Maybe that'll come in a second wave or something, especially since Nicole Kidman's character, Queen Atlanta, she didn't get a pop either. So maybe they're holding out on a few, or maybe we'll never see him. But at least we have this Mystery Mini. And then finally we have this character. I believe she goes by Princess Scales, which that name might be a little too on the nose for me. I mean, she's got a pretty minor role in the movie though, so I'm not too bothered by it. But there are some pretty cool details here. Here's the whole collection here. If you guys have made it this far in the video, thank you so much for watching. Please comment below. Please like the video. Please subscribe. It doesn't cost you anything, but it does really help me out. And leave a comment. Leave some good feedback. Let me know how I can improve these videos. Let me know what you'd like to see. So far, you guys have only seen a very, very small portion of my collection. And that includes the ones that you have kind of just serving in the background there. So let me know what you guys would like to see. And then you can be a part of shaping the future content of this channel. As always, guys, keep it real.